This is really nice.
It feels good?
So it's a good choice.
Do you feel high yet?
Thank you very much. A little bit.
Okay, well, take your time. Take a few more puffs.
Okay.
Do you, boo? Grab some food.
Oh, I know. You brought out all the snacks, man.
We had so many more snacks for the first season, but no one ate them, and it was because I just bought everyone what I would want to eat. So it was like donuts and sour gummies and I think watermelon. But this time I was like, what do you like to eat? And chips were very popular.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
We have plain, we have sour cream and onion.
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling good?
Oh yeah, feeling great.
Okay, great.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So tell me about a breakup.
Oh man. So I was in a fraternity in college. I know, trust me, I try to not say that nowadays. And I'm just like doing my thing, walking around, be a little social butterfly. And she was a freshman at the time, I believe. And she was in a sorority, actually. We were both at a party. And it was, you know, like in movies, like where everything slows down and you just like maintain that eye contact. Like, I'm not kidding you, that's what happened with us. Like she looked at me and I looked at her and I was like, ooh, I need to see what this is about. We'll call her Amy. Like, I don't know, we're in college and we're smoking, so it's like, so how crazy is the universe, huh? It's pretty crazy. She's like, yeah, and a soul, a soul is a big deal. I'm like, I know, do we have one, do we not? Does it matter? And then she's probably like, he gets it. So it was like that, you know, like I felt it from her, you know, so I desperately wanted to kiss her at this point, you know? I go, well, hey, you shouldn't drive right now. Stay here with me if you want for a little bit, and whenever we sober up, I can take you home. And then she's like, okay, yeah, I'll stay. And I was like, yes, here we go, baby. And then I went in for the kiss. Anyways, ooh, I'm good. So it was a great night. So we started dating after that. We started seeing each other. And this was my last semester of college. So on our third date, told her, I was like, hey, look, I just want to let you know, I'm moving to Los Angeles. This is my plan. This is what I'm gonna do. I got a dream, I gotta pursue it, you know? And she's like, okay. So I was like, we can't get like too crazy with each other, you know? This has to stay casual. Here we go. All right. And then she was like, I get it, okay, yeah. And I was like, cool, yeah. So I moved to Los Angeles. I had an internship lined up. The guy I got the internship through, like he was like this exec. Things got really weird with him. Like he would invite me to his house up in the hills, like the Hollywood Hills, like at 9 at night. And me being new to LA, I'm like, well, I guess as they do in Hollywood, they're so busy they gotta be with their interns at night, you know? Well, let's get work done. So I show up to his place with like my like a satchel bag with like my laptop and like notepad and all that stuff.
What was his name?
Oh, Jerry. Yeah. So it's Jerry's house. Jerry's like, hey, Robby, why don't you come on in? You want some wine? I'm like, Jerry, don't we gotta do some work? We gotta look at pitch packages and things like that to, you know. And he's like, well, no, we don't gotta do that right now. Let's like hang out for a little bit. Like, look, I'm gonna pour some wine. And I'm like, I can't drink this wine. It was red.
He's trying to fuck you.
Maybe. I don't wanna assume. So I had to like 86 that situation. It was a very vulnerable and dark time for me. And she was just there for me like the whole time. Like, and then I'll never forget it. I got drunk one night. And then she was at a party, something in Miami, like fucked up. And so we called each other like late at night and we were just like, I just told her like, Amy, I like, even in distance, I feel like such a strong bond with you. Like, I don't, I've never felt about anyone the way I feel about you. Like, and you're there for me in ways I've never felt. Like, please, like, let's make this happen. Like, let's like, you're my girlfriend. And then she's like, oh my God, yes. Like, she was like, because we both were fucked up. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe it, baby. Yeah, like, I'm so down. Like, let's make this work. We'll figure out a plan, like this and that. I'm like, cool. That's it. I got a girlfriend. So after that can only last so long. And she started expressing that like, I wouldn't show her enough attention, or like I wasn't like there for her enough and this and that. And I was like, girl, what are you talking about? I call you every day. And I go, you know what, Amy? This isn't working out. I'm not moving back to Miami. you're not gonna move out here. Like, that's it, you know, this is over. And then she was like, no, like, you know, like, I believe in making it work no matter what, and I believe in fighting through and figure out the way. And I'm like, you know, that's really sweet and nice, but I don't think that's gonna work in this situation. I felt like a huge sense of relief when I did that. And then, I don't know, time goes by. And then I was just kind of like, damn, I just kept thinking about her, like I missed her and all that. So then I was like, all right, no, I'm gonna get her back. She got flown to San Francisco for a job, and I was like, this is where I'm gonna like ask her back and win her back. So I drove up there with like flowers, and I was so nervous, man. I was like talking to people, but I was gonna stay with her the whole weekend.
I hope this story ends with you telling me she's your wife.
This is Hollywood, Ben. This is Hollywood. We were at a restaurant eating, and it was really romantic, like breakfast spot. Like they had flowers everywhere on this shit. And then I like asked her there, like I think I wrote her like on a little note. I slid her away, like trying to be all cute. I was like, want to be my girlfriend again? Yes, yes. And then she looked at it, and she was like, she didn't slide it back, and she was like, Robby, like, I don't think that's a good idea at this time. And I was like, what? What do you mean it's not a good idea at this time? Go back to LA, I'm feeling weird about the whole thing. And then it's funny, because that same week, I get a phone call from this guy from back in college. And then he's like, hey, Robby, man. Hey, I'm just calling, hey, how are things in LA, man? Hey, you know, you doing good? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. What's up, dude? And he's like, hey, man, well, look, man, I just wanted to talk to you about Amy, because, you know, I know that you guys had a thing and you guys were seeing each other and all that. But like, I'm kind of developing feelings for her right now. And so I'm just trying to talk to you like, you know, like a man, and just tell you like, yo, I just kind of want to see where you're at and have your blessing on this. And I remember saying to him, fucking Travis. I was like, Travis, you do what you gotta do, man. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Like, fuck. So my dad bought me a flight to Miami to go fight for her. I went up to her place to surprise her. Didn't show up unannounced. Instead of being like, oh, hey, or anything like that, she was like, hey, like, oh shit. And I was like, hey, can I come in? And she's like, yeah. And then I was like, oof, this doesn't feel good. And then I wanted to kiss her, and then she like denied me the kiss. She was, she, you know, said something like, you know, you'll always be very special to me and this and that, but I'm seeing someone else right now, and things are going really strong with him. And you know, it feels good with him. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you. And I left. I remember driving home, and like All of Me by John Legend came on, and I was just like, you know, like, oh man, I fucked up. And that was that.
What do you think you learned from this?
Oof. Damn it, hold on. Damn it. I lost it again.